What about Mr. Gerald Parker? Eliminated $52,000 in debt. Reduced his taxes $350 a month. All the experts did this. Score up 126 points. He makes 5 figures a month, just like the average in residual income. Just bought his vacation property in South Florida. He lived in North Carolina. So now he got 2 properties. When he want to get away, go down to the water, he got it in South Florida. Bought his new Mercedes cash. Whoa. And some of your friends are going, but I don't know about the membership. What's all these resources we need to get wealthy? You've been trying to get wealthy by yourself for too long. Let the experts do it. Anita, how you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yes.
All right, give us how you felt going from the house you were in and what made you say, I'm ready to leap into my new house because of this membership.
So I'm just so thankful for MWR Financial and Extra Digit Movement, you, Mr. Bean. It felt good. Honestly, I wasn't really looking to move, but where I live was in a good school district, and so the realtors started knocking on my door asking me that I want to sell. I didn't, but my kids did. So they got a realtor, and they went looking at houses. I was the last one to get on board. But because of the membership, see, when I started, and I used to be embarrassed to say that my credit score was a 503. And but through the membership, they got it up 209 points. And my husband's score went up 159 points. So then we sold our home, and now I live in my forever dream home. But it's nice, but I was excited about the 2.5 interest rate that we were able to get because of that. And I just want to share that life happened to me recently. I had my initial knee replacement surgery February. Supposed to went back to work May the 22nd, but I was rushed into surgery again May the 30th because infection set in and septic was about to take over, right? Had exhausted all my time at work, no paycheck, but guess what sustained me?
Every time.
I thank God. Because he saw this day. I joined over 3 years ago, but he saw this time and this day what would happen to me and my income. And so he gave me this blessing. I always tell people, I said, we got a miracle in our mouth, but if you don't open your mouth and share it, nobody would know about it. Thank you, Mr. Bean. Thank you so much. I love you all.
I love you more. Give it up for Anita Patton.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gerald W. Parker. I'm here to share with you my results from the most exciting opportunity that exists on planet Earth. That is MWR Financial. You want to talk about a complete financial makeover? I plugged into this system more than 5 years ago, and I'm experiencing a life full of freedom, options, choices. It's real. Listen, here's what I did. Consulted with the CPAs, looked at my current tax situation, got me back $350 a month, money I saw in my check 2 weeks later. I move on to the next component of the program, which is credit restoration. I come out of there with a 128-point increase in my credit score, not realizing that 128-point increase would get me a reduction in my homeowners and automobile premium. I mean, you talk about cash flow from my existing finances, all because of an increase in credit score. I move on to the next component of the program. They're going to put me in a position where I can consult with experts as it relates to investments, right? Now, at the time, I'm going to a job every day, putting money into a 401k. I'm contributing enough with the company's giving me a match. But even with the match, the growth of the fund was so slow that I was scheduled to work for those guys for another 25 years. Now, keep in mind, 55. That was the number as to when I started the platform, right? So now, based on that, 25 years, add 55 to it, we're talking 80. That was the plan, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't have a plan. So I asked my MWR financial investment consultant to help me create an investment vehicle that would get me out here sooner rather than later. Lo and behold, these guys started speaking what I thought was French. Why? Because I'd never heard of anything like this before. This whole concept of self-banking, a private reserve account where I could put money into a fund, have access to this money anytime I want it for any reason I need it. Never pay taxes on it, then guarantee never lose any money. I always call the guy a lie. Who does that? Wealthy people do it every single day. Again, I'm naive to this whole process, so my thought was, where am I going to get $10,000 or $20,000 to jumpstart an investment vehicle to get me the kind of returns that you guys are talking about? The guy said, you don't need $10,000 or $20,000. The same $350 they saved me in taxes, the same $200 I saved because of the credit score increase, or the money that I used to jumpstart the investment account. Turns out this private reserve account is paying me 10 times more than my 401k, put me in a position to retire in 10 years versus 25. At this point, I'm shouting glory, hallelujah. Why? Because for the very first time in my adult life, I've got a clear picture of what my financial future looks like. We're not done yet. We've added another component, the bill shredder. This thing puts me in a position where I've got experts negotiating the reduction in payments for you on all of my bills. Now listen, savings, here's my results. Internet, $120 a month savings. My Sirius XM satellite radio contract, $173 saved. I just saved $84 a month on my automobile insurance through this program. What am I doing with this money? Putting it back in my pocket, creating a situation where I can win. Now, those are services alone, but what I was interested in doing was taking advantage of everything that MWR Financial had to offer. So I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to generate another stream of income, to go in business with MWR Financial, the fastest growing financial strategies company in the country. I partnered with MWR Financial 5 years ago. Within 2 years of me starting, I started generating enough income from this very platform to be able to walk away from a $65,000 a year job and do this full time. Ladies and gentlemen, that was nearly 3 years ago. What it's done for me is done for tens of thousands of people across this country. If the opportunity for you is to get your financial life in order, you've got a real chance of getting it done now. Why does it work so well? Simply because we've leveled the playing field. We'll bring it to the table, the solution to the problem that 98% of the people in this country are facing. MWR, make wealth real. Guys, we're real serious about it. Let's get this done.